Hello, welcome back to another video, and as you might know that Hypixel have released a new type of floor 7 and they make it 50 times harder than the normal floor 7. Like seriously, this thing is harder than I thought. So basically, because it just released, there's like literally no strats for it whatsoever, so here's some few strats that I discovered myself that I want to tell to everyone because it's like pretty useful and I feel like it's gonna be used a lot, and like seriously it's like very useful for like the new floor 7. And yeah, let's get into it. So the ideal class that you want to have is 2 mage, 2 burrs, and 1 arch. If you are really bad, then it's better to go up with 2 mages, 1 burrs, 1 arch, and 1 tank. But you don't really need tank anyways because you take no damage in the boss fight. If you are a burst, you must have a term. You cannot use AOTS because you need to do as much damage as possible. If you are arch, you can use Juju and like term or something if it's better off with term, but if you are non, then use a Juju like me. So because of this, mages are gonna be useless. They only do support, but instead of doing damage output only comes from archers and burrs. Mage do no damage unless you're LCM. Yeah, that is good, but so because of this, mages are gonna be useless in floor 7 now. I'm not saying that they're useless, they're only good for support, like blood rushing, getting crystals, and padding. That is all. All the damage output comes from your archer and your burrs. So since mage is useless, well, not useless, they only use for support, as I said, they're gonna have to get crystals and pads, and of course blood rushing, because they are literally the crack at blood rushing. So after getting the first crystal in phase 1, you get the first round of crystals, place it down, crush Maxor, laser Maxor, then you have to get the second one, which is you have to go get it again with bouncer staff or Jerushin gun. Well, Jerushin gun the best because it's consistent, unlike bouncer staff. And you have to get it the second time in order to laser Maxor again to, you know, go to phase 2. So you have to get the first round of crystals, then laser Maxor in, you know, over there, you know. Then you have to get the second one, and then place it, and then get Maxor again in order to get to phase 2. So yeah, mages have fun, you know, doing nothing. I mean, you know, we still love you. So in phase 2, that thing right there, you see that thing? You see that thing? You see that blue pillar, purple pillar, whatever you call it? I'm colorblind. You see that pillar? You know, you see that pillar right there? You spit on it. It's useless now. You only use these 2. Well, why? I'm gonna cut to the next clip of me explaining the strat, alright? So, the blue pillar, just so you know, you spit on it. You spit. You spit on it. So, that's basically everything for the 2 mages. They get crystals, get pad, and do terminals. Like, that's it. Anyways, on to phase 3. This is the part where you are gonna frustrate a lot. So, now they updated it so you can't, you know, glitch through these walls anymore. You have to actually play legit. I know, right? So what they did, they added barriers so that you can literally not mine through the wall anymore, or even spring brutes through the wall, or even like Jerushin gun through the wall. They are like completely barriered, and you have to do all the terms like manually. So like as a team, you have to like go through S1, well, not S1 anymore. You have to go through, you know, doing the terms manually, flick the levers, then go to 2, and then do, you know, these things. And it's really good where to call terms. Well, it's not calling terms anymore because everyone's doing like 1 term in every phase. Well, phase. It's very good for you to call doing lights because it's very hard to get to lights now because they nerfed lava bouncing. You can't bounce as high as usual anymore. When you lava bounce, you usually get to like land over here. but instead of landing here, it like bounces you up like right here, so you literally can't lava bounce anymore. So you have to like manually parkour up to get to lights. It's kind of frustrating, which is pretty bad and hard if you go in without calling someone to do lights, and then lights is gonna get skipped and Goldor is just gonna kill you. Hey guys, Editor Stray here, and I just realized how dumb I sound in that clip. So basically what I meant by calling terms is to call out the devices, like doing SS, doing lights, doing the arrow things, doing the shooting thing in 4, so that you don't have to frustrate and call out the terms, like call out, oh, I want to do lights during the run, because that is just going to be confusing for everyone, and it makes your life easier. Oh, one thing. If you die in any phases and there's no revstones, you can't do Simon Says as a ghost anymore. They patched something, which is pretty annoying but cool at the same time. Hypixel actually does stuff. So when you're done with phase 4, you have done every single turn, including that thing right there. You should go down the tunnel, because Goldor is gonna fight you. You have to go down the tunnel and shoot Goldor from here. You have to like continuously, Goldor's just gonna come in here and you have to shoot him, and he's gonna beam you with Wither Skull, so be careful and don't die. Just continuously shoot him until his health bar literally melts. Don't worry, it doesn't require any DPS. He dies like almost like 3 Juju hits. Well, not really, don't take that seriously. But he dies very quick, just saying. And you have to head down to phase 4, which is Necron. So those of you who don't know, Necron's fight is literally the same, but it has way more perks than usual. When you drop down from Goldor to Necron, he's gonna float you midair, right here, and he's gonna say a bunch of like boss things, like playing the boss music and say a bunch of trash talking to you, and eventually defeat him, that stuff. Yeah. So after you get float here, the floor below you, like this entire part, and before the carpets, that this entire part is gonna disappear. All right, so be ready your Wither Cloak, because you're gonna fall in lava and you have to bounce over here, like either side. Like this part is gonna completely disappear, and you have to lava bounce to each side, like right there or there, you know what I'm saying? And then right here, you have to do as much damage as possible to, kill him. But one thing, right? Archers do not go mid. Like seriously, archers do not go mid. Well, you might say that I'm stupid and like, oh my god, archers should go mid straight. Well, physically, you do not need to. And it's better off archers staying at a distance shooting Necron, because if your archer's dead, your DP is gonna die, and the one that's gonna do damage is your burst. Well, mage as well, but Necron has to go mid, and burst is the only one that's gonna shoot. So archers should stay a distance, like let's say right here, while Necron go mid, you shoot him, because Necron is going to get out from his mid phase and then rush straight after you like a bull, bro. That guy is literally a bull. So he's gonna rush towards you and literally like knock you over, bro. Like he's just gonna spam you with, I don't know, some Wither Skulls, and he's gonna turn into tier 4 Enderman Slayer. Since when is floor 7 tier 4 Enderman Slayer? That guy can shoot out lasers, bro. And my guy just literally just like, I don't know, he does a lot of damage in total. Your mage is probably gonna die, so be careful and like have your Bonzo Mask out or something if you're a mage. And just stay a distance and shoot Necron. Don't die, seriously. So after Maxor got put in the laser, get beamed so hard in Fortnite that he loses like 50 FKDR in Bed Wars. That totally makes sense, by the way. The archer and the burst that stands here has to immediately move out to like stand right here, or right here if you want to be safe. And the guy that pushes that aggro's Maxor into the laser has to stand over here. Well, and the mages get the crystals. Well, why did I say that? Is because the burst and the archer stands here is because to not take aggro from that person that stands there. is to like prevent from getting aggro from Maxor and then literally get beamed in the corner and, you know, throw the laser phase. So after Maxor gets lasered, you have to immediately come here to like run over there. It's because after you're done, after Maxor is done with, you know, doing his thing, he's gonna beam you again, bro. He's gonna beam you with literal fucking wither skeleton heads. That guy shoots out wither skeleton skulls like how Axe of the Shredder Enjoyers pulls out axes in from their ass. Like seriously, that guy has infinite wither skeleton skulls, and he's just gonna beam you until like you're literally dead. Like if you get beamed, you're dead. You are not able to run away. So it's best off just like run over here and like, you know, shoot him from a distance while the guy that takes aggro comes over here, takes aggro again, and then, you know, beams him again. And then you move on to phase 2. It's that easy. On to phase 2, mages only pad. They don't do damage unless you're LCM, as I said. So Storm has a new ability where it floats around in the map, it like goes around the map above you, and it doesn't come down until it does the countdown thing where it shows numbers on your screen counting down to 1, and you basically have to stand underneath a pillar. Like this pillar is gonna be up here, like it won't go down when you come down to phase 2. It will be like up a little bit, but I'm on someone's island that built floor 7, so I can't really show. So the pillar is gonna be up a little bit, and it's like half padded, as you can say. You have to stay below it when Storm is counting down to, you know, shoot 1,000 thunders at you. So after that, your mage has to immediately pad when Storm comes down to the guy that got aggro. Storm will come down from, you know, middle to here, and someone has to pad. While Storm is going to the guy that got aggro, someone will pad, and Storm will get crushed. And you literally have to shoot it once, and it literally goes into the phase again. Then the second mage pads at yellow, so the guy that got aggro can crush Storm, and that's how you beat Storm. So phase 3 is none other than, you know, these motherfuckers, and you just do them normally, but you can't glitch through, as I said. You can't glitch through. And, you know, finish everything, go over to phase 4, and you're fine. There's literally no strats here. Well, there is. I'm gonna show you. Well, right now. Whoa, that is very good editing, Trey, of course. Totally didn't look cringe in a normal video. And so here's the strat. After you're done with phase 4, you have to immediately get through the tunnel and, you know, beam Goldor. Mages should like stand over. There's like a platform over here, which I'm on someone else's island right now, showing it without any mobs disturbing me. So everyone should get over here so you don't get knocked into the lavas, because the lavas do very much damage. They literally hurt. It's like jumping off a cliff and then have no protection whatsoever. It hurts, bro. It literally hurts. So archers and birds stand in front of the mages. Well, you know, you have to protect the mages, you know. You have to protect the mages, like how we protect our child from getting aborted. We have to the mages should stand back and literally beam them with their left click mage, and whilst the birds and the archer has to shoot Goldor from a distance and not get knocked into the lava. That is the serial killer right here. That thing hurts like hell. And that's phase 3. Let's move on to phase 4. So in phase 4, there's literally not that much strat. There is just one, and archer, and as just said, archers don't go mid. You just beam Necron with a ton of your arrows, because he's gonna beam you like a tier 4 enderman with skulls and literally lasers, as I said. Alright, let me correct myself in that clip. What I mean by don't go mid is that if you don't do much DPS, if you do much DPS with last breath, with someone last breathing Necron in your party, then you can go mid and literally beam him with your arrows. If you don't, then just stay back and don't do it, and just shoot him from a distance. That's what I meant. And that's the end of the video. So I will link a video in the description where Great, you know, that guy I put on screen right now has 1.15k subs. or probably even more when I upload this, he's gonna show you a gameplay of us doing the strat together and, you know, just defeat floor 7 easily. And, you know, I don't know. He's gonna explain the strat more detailed because I have very bad social anxiety and I literally can't talk in front of like people watching my videos. I can't even speak in front of the screen. I don't know how I even do public speaking. Anyways, I'm gonna link the video in the description when he uploads it. Well, hopefully he does. And he's gonna go more detailed into the strats and actually make a gameplay out of it. Like, he actually does a gameplay from what I told him and, you know, beat 4-7 like it's nothing. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video and, you know, just click like, subscribe, whatever, you know, blah blah blah. 69% of you guys haven't subscribed, blah blah blah. You know, subscribe please. Yeah, bye.